We was talking about AI earlier before we even started. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
What's your take on AI, dog?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of the AI. The only thing that I wish about AI that was different is that there was some kind of tag or something that would indicate that the shit is AI. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a fan of it. I think it's super creative. It's obviously with anything, and people, I guess old heads or older people, they always quick to jump to like, well, it could be used for this way, it could be used for that way, it could be used for, whatever they're going to try to say it's used for. And the reality is that's true. But you could use the gun to protect somebody, or you can use it to kill somebody. There's a choice that you make whenever you do stuff, and it has nothing to do with the tool that you're using. It has to do with the person that's using whatever they're using.
Tool.
Yeah. So people gonna do bad shit with AI. People gonna do really good shit with AI. So I'm a fan of it. I think the more accessible it is for everybody, kids, and maybe not, seeing it, but using it to, make whatever the fuck you want, really. I mean, it seems like it's limitless.
Limitless, really, honestly.
Yeah, so unlock that creativity in the next 10, 20 years. There's going to be some people with, imaginations. My imagination is starting to slow down. That's why I said so kids, 10, 13, they dream big, they see a lot of shit. They got imaginations still. They still young, vibrant. So, I'm sure in the next 10, 20 years, whenever they get a hold of the AI like we got a hold of the internet,
it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy,
Man, I know in about just 20 years, I'm definitely gonna be getting scammed on AI.
Oh yeah.
Cause like there's gonna be some shit I'm just gonna be to the naked eye, like this shit gonna be real life. Like there's no way you gonna like now you can just like sometimes you can tell what's AI, what's not, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But some shit, I be looking at the comments, they be like, that's AI. I be like, oh,
thank you for telling me. Trust me. Yeah, I mean,
I did not know.
I've got a couple times.
What I know is AI is these fucking flyers you niggas be putting out though. I know what that is. I know what that prompt is. Man, what? I know where you got that shit from. ChatGPT. Hey, I had this R&B event coming up next Saturday. I needed to go from 10 to 12. Man, look, I had to spit something that I needed to be black people on there.
Some views.
Yeah. So stop using. Well, AI is like, it is a great tool, right? It's going to continue to be a great tool. It shouldn't be your only tool. People are starting to use AI for Google, like as Google, or like as their dictionary,
search engine,
right?
Yeah.
When it's not that, it's supposed to be. Don't talk to AI like, how am I doing today? You should know how you're doing today. You're the one that woke up in your body.
Man.
What's the weather like? AI is not, ChatGPT is not your homie. It may be your friend. You lean on it when you need it. But everyday usage, I don't use ChatGPT. I don't use AI every day. Right? AI has good, because how do you fucking think we edit these episodes so fast? How do you think I edit these episodes so fast? How do you think I put the captions on the videos? How do you think I do, there's definitely great tools for AI. It can do a lot of great things. But it also can spit out a lot of bullshit.
It can. AI slop.
Yeah, and your profile picture that's AI, you're getting compliments from it?
Oh, yeah. Catfishing.
That's not you.
But that's just another. People was catfishing before AI. Catfishing isn't a symptom of AI. You know what I'm saying? So you got to use it for the right reasons. Yeah. But people aren't gonna do that. But it's the same thing with like a knife, a kitchen knife. You're supposed to use it to cut shit up so that you can prepare a meal. But niggas like Michael Myers uses to fucking chop up fucking people in a small town. But I don't know. I'm a fan, like I said at the end.
Yeah, it is one of those things. I'm gonna quote the great late, depending on which arc you follow in Spider-Man, but Aunt May, with great power comes great responsibility. And we have given a lot of power to niggas with no responsibility.
Wow.
That is my only gripe with AI. I think AI is a tool. AI doesn't replace, AI should enhance. If you are using AI to do your everyday job for you, maybe you have systems that can help you. AI is supposed to take the place of doing the things that you don't want to do, so you can spend time doing the things you want to do. That being said, if you are, two things AI isn't. Again, it's not to tell you what you could look like if you had 60 pounds in a BBL. I don't know. I see a lot of people using AI to create these and hop on these trends, and you could do it yourself, but you want to spend on time on AI instead of going to the gym. And that's between y'all and whatever you want to do.
Why don't you use the AI to put a plan?
Put a workout plan together. And then go excuse this. I'm going too far.
Go ahead.
AI is also not your therapist.
I'm gonna be honest. Now that y'all are seeing it, I 100%. But I haven't seen the AI pictures on like someone like enhancing themselves. I've seen like the AI videos where it's like a gorilla attacking, like you know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit like that. People falling out of trees and shit and like hitting cars and getting up. But that's fun. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy the chaos. So I'm a fan of that too, I guess.
Yeah, but it's cool until you realize
you got Manti Te'o, bro. Manti Te'o got
AI though.
It would have been worse. It would have
Exactly.
it would have been better for him because we know who exactly catfished him. And it wasn't who he thought it was. He probably could have been, it was AI. That would have been a great. He probably could have saved some face.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I'm not gonna go into that, but Manti. Yeah. Number two, AI is not your therapist. Please stop asking AI your life things in which you need advice on. Go talk to somebody as a trained professional. You need to stop trying to regulate your feels with artificial intelligence. That's crazy. It's not right.
What should I eat today?
You need help. 3, I need y'all to start looking into the usage of AI to make your custom photos on these trends and how AI uses water. I didn't believe it. Yes. AI uses water. We are going to studies show. I haven't independently looked at it. I encourage you to do the same. We are going to run out of water because we have to cool data centers. Because y'all want to see what this is what ChatGPT says my life looks like. Here's the prompt. You should know what your life looks like. But again, hey,
They don't see AI though. They don't want to see the real thing.
this if I'm Allen Iverson, and I would trademark. I hope he trademarked AI. I don't know.
Imagine if he did it way back when.
Man.
But I guess AI has always kind of been artificial intelligence. They had that movie way back when. But that's crazy. So they need it's obviously an unbelievable amount of water for niggas.
For the data centers that are that
And there's 1 million servers in this data
Right.
center.
they
gotta keep it
tend to
cool.
overheat how much people create photos and stuff from AI. So it needs water to cool it.
Okay, and real quick, and the people that own these data centers, this is like Zuckerberg or people like that.
In that category, I'm sure.
So you know how like in business, like if you got a restaurant, you can't own every single restaurant. It's a monopoly.
Right.
And they got regulations and shit to prevent businesses and stuff like that, big corporations from, getting X amount of power. Is there any regulations like that on YouTube, Instagram, AI, or Snapchat, or any of these social platforms? Because I guess you would just say it's just media, but it's really more than media. It's control.
Yeah.
People, when you log into your Facebook, they got your location, they got information about you because they can put it on your For You page, and they always go back and forth. Should they obviously don't have no controls over this.
Oh no.
So could somebody come in and pay X amount of dollars to get X amount of information about everybody that's on Instagram or that's on YouTube?
Well, now TikTok, in the newest terms and conditions, they are trying to get it to where they'll show if you're Hispanic or if you're legal or illegal. So with the whole ICE shit. So they put it in the terms and conditions that people don't read, of course.
Of course.
That they can use this information and stuff like that. So,
But there's no regulations
Right.
over that. They can do whatever they can collect and do whatever they want with the information. That's
I'm sure. I can't quote any direct regulations, but I would be remiss to not think that conversation has been had, and if there are, there's fine print that helps people with enough cash circumvent those to get access to that data. It's almost like it's too easy because digital footprints are real,
Yeah.
and y'all putting these pictures in. Oh, make me look like okay. Face recognition, whatever info you putting in, you opening your phone with looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Now you on the run, not to say you on the run, and you at a traffic light, and the fucking camera on the traffic light takes your face.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we
different.
was talking about last week with the Ring commercial. We didn't have Braxton. You saw the Ring commercial, right?
Crazy. I turned it off as soon as I read about it.
I noticed that it was.
That feature is gone. Trust me. I said, nope, I'm good. If your dogs is missing, good luck. You better have a microchip. Put an air tag on them.
But like you said, that's how they get people to commit to it.
it's like, man, like we said, like AI can be a great tool and also can be, but it's not going away.
No.
Absolutely not.
You gotta get hit
It's-
to it.
It's making life too easy. It's fake. It's
Automated.
You just lay back and type in, anything.
I'm a fan
Papers,
though.
if I could, of course, schools and accredited, universities is trying to get rid of it or trying to halt kids from using it. But God damn it, if I had AI when I was in college and high school and the shit was just coming out,
Boy.
oh my God.
But like I said, it's about using it the right way.
Yeah.
There are going to be some kids that it's not going to be a healthy tool for them.
Right.
But there's going to be some kid that creates something that might change how we look at whatever it is,
Right.
or makes a movie or makes a video game or whatever it is. So it's like with anything. How do you use it? Are you being responsible? With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have a AI ChatGPT crash course where we can make some shit to make some money, holla at me. Because them prompts, I feel like, but you got to prompt it exactly how you want to. Like, you have to prompt it, the exact to the minute detail for it to create something that you can't tell that is ChatGPT, or tell that it's AI. Like, you can just kind of look at shit and okay, I can see you say there's some shit people make, and of course it's just meant to be funny. Like you can tell this is AI, but when they was doing the 100 men versus one gorilla, and they was having the gorilla talking and shit like that, so.
I do want to backtrack. I didn't misspeak because Aunt May did say it in the new Spider-Man, but the original Spider-Man, it was Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
So before y'all try to get me saying what I'm talking about, I looked it up and I was technically correct. Fine, Aunt May said it. OG Uncle Ben. Thank you.
Marisa Tomei.
Yeah. Fine, Aunt May. She was on that. She was on that.
What's so the Super Bowl pass and that TikTok creator ended up making a jingle for Dr. Pepper, right? She ended up getting $2 million for making a jingle from TikTok. It was on a Super Bowl commercial, right? What is some of the best jingles of commercials or products that y'all can remember or heard of, or even sayings that come from commercials? I know the
J.G. Wentworth, 877 Cash Now.
That one and
Go tell
Starlight
General.
Driving gives you more. Golf by 2422424.
that one was elite because you always knew the number.
Right.
You always
On me.
knew the number, bro.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my Chili's baby back ribs.
This one won't be for everybody, but $5.99. Are you out of your mind? That's Spangles. That's the local joint.
Yeah, on me.
I have a structured settlement.
Cash down.
They had one.
Money and I'm here now.
Man, there's a lot out there that if you kind of strike gold, if you get you a good jingle and you make them buy that off you or get the rights. Every time we use a jingle, I want $1. Every time this commercial runs, I want
Jingle, and another thing niggas get paid off, Hallmark cards. Like putting the like words on the card.
Yeah.
Woo! Bars, paper.
Nah, a good jingle could definitely go crazy. Like, I know the places in like JG Wentworth. I won't need that shit. I don't need a lawyer, but shit, I remember that jingle. Or like a memorable, like niggas don't never forget the is it DeVry? Or you're sitting at home, your life passing you by. You keep saying, maybe next time. No, do it right now. Bro.
there's a lot out there.
It's a lot. There's a lot. The Reese's Puff joint used to go crazy.
All of them are classics though, because I don't too much fuck with commercials nowadays. Hate them.
We talked about the Super Bowl. Was there any Super Bowl commercials that stick out to you? Or did you?
That blue square one, that one was crazy. The backlash it got.
School day.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, I don't know if it was like an anti-Semitism one. But
Yeah, I see it was Julian Edelman, right?
maybe the kid was getting like bullied, and then this black dude was like, "Don't worry about him." It was super cheesy, and it just didn't hit. And it was like, man, that's what I mean. Because you got to realize these people have budgets. These people have all year to think about these.
Yeah.
And they're creative, and then you just do that. I'm like, well, felt kind of flat. But yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of them that kind of fell flat.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's done great commercials? I'm not a Super Bowl. Adidas has done a great job with Anthony Edwards in his shoes.
Now facts.
Those commercials,
They made Adidas cool, okay?
those commercials, and I like the New Balance too with all the athletes when they be having them go to different sports. But Anthony Edwards and his Adidas for each shoe, those are some good commercials.
I agree. I like his Christmas commercial with Sprite too. Sprite used to do great commercials with Brown back in the day too.
Doritos had some good commercials for like Super Bowl too. I didn't see them.
Yeah, the kids smacking his mom's boyfriend.
So we Braxton just brought up Anthony Edwards, All-Star Game MVP. Did y'all tune into the All-Star Game?
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Format's weird, but I can get used to it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, not a lot.
So they went out there and played with some effort. They actually went out there and fought. Kawhi Leonard went out there and played hard in his home arena. But they did the World versus USA, right? And the young boys got it done with Anthony Edwards, Kay Cunningham, and Scotty Barnes, and they went out there and they was competitive. But I appreciate the most though coming out of that. I appreciate Wemby. I fuck with Wemby because he went out there and said, "I'm about to play hard. We about to go out here and compete, or I'm going to crush y'all."
Yeah, or I'm gonna dunk on you and embarrass you.
Yeah, you got two options: either play hard, or you about to get embarrassed by the Frenchman. So, and then they always like, okay, we got to turn it up. Let's do that. And I appreciate that, especially as a foreigner, a young guy, because Luka and Jokic don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They'll sit on the sideline, they'll kick their feet up and don't care. And I don't personally, I fuck with Luka. I don't feel like he's earned that yet. He hasn't earned it. To not be showing up and performing at the All-Star game, he hasn't earned it.
Yeah.
For you to not be a MVP, Finals MVP, you don't have a championship. You know, LeBron go out there and play. Shit, Giannis go out there and play. Everybody else go out there and play. Jokic, he's done all that. He has the accolades to kind of, big boy some shit. Luka does not have that same grace for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you make a good point about him being from France, and they always say like, oh, those are the kind of guys that are softening up the league or doing it all. And then he came out and I guess it really only takes one guy, because he came out and you could see he just dunked on whoever that was at the beginning. They was like, oh, you really just dunked on me? Like, chill, bro. But he wasn't chilling. And I guess it literally only took one person to, I guess, ramp it up. But I saw the first like couple of sequences of that game, and he definitely, they all kind of felt it like, okay, well, we're gonna have to do at least a little something. which is good.
Also, go ahead.
The dunk contest.
Get rid of it.
Oh man, did y'all see the kid almost die?
Bro, Chase Richardson, like, bro.
Bro, he almost died. That kills a lot of people. Landing on the back of your head like
It
that.
bounced off the ground.
Bro, I was nervous for him. I'm super glad he got up, but maybe they just need to just cancel it.
But his pops is one of the best
Jay
dunkers
Rich,
of,
yeah.
of like our generation coming up.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of bad to be
Yeah,
like
so-
he didn't.
But not everybody is their dad.
Oh, we've seen that. We've seen that.
Are you trying to say something about somebody?
No, it was me.
You know what I'm saying?
Darvin, no. Bro, I'm changing the skin. Can we insert the old episode clip right here?
I'm gonna say this, LeBron, you're not getting $50 million from the Lakers next year. And if you think you are, you and your motherfucking son can get the fuck out of here. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh man, yeah, man. And then you see Dame in the 3-point.
Three times.
So is that more of embarrassing for the people that were in it, or more of a like shout out to Dame because he's the freshest nigga in it?
Right.
He's the freshest person in it.
The legs are great.
The only thing he's been doing is probably shooting. He ain't done nothing. He ain't had to do nothing but shoot. So is it a slight against people that played in it, or is it more just Dame's greatness?
Dame's greatness, because he beat him twice whenever he was playing.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, he's definitely stamped as one of the best 3-point, like as far as the contest goes.
Yeah.
Dame is stamped, solidified.
and there's pressure within the actual contest. Like we seen niggas get to that money rack and doink 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 doink.
That's what Devin Booker did.
Devin Booker, he was
had
right
27
there.
points. All he needed was one.
And pressure.
It's a tie. And he missed, claimed a whole rack. But it's crazy, like, especially like that. That has become the highlight of the weekend.
Absolutely.
Which is so sad.
Yeah.
That the 3-point contest is the highlight of the All-Star
Even the
weekend.
celebrity games ain't good no more. Like those
They got
used to be
streamers out there.
entertaining.
Yeah. I know. I remember J. Cole was out there. He dunked. Niggas like, oh, okay. Kevin Hart was out there at least making niggas laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who was in it this year.
It's falling.
Last year they had Constant and Drewski. I think people tuned in for like a second, you know. But
It's slowly falling to the level of the Pro Bowl. If we're being honest, like
oh yeah,
I get they're trying to find new ways to, but until you make the All-Star game worth something, home court advantage, home field advantage, Super Bowl, I get you can't do it, but in the NBA Finals, you can definitely give the first game to the winner of the All-Star game.
Yeah.
These are the best teams representing the best their conferences. Why not put them on the table, make them actually compete for it?
Home court advantage in the finals.
Yeah.
I think they do that. You told me about the
Baseball used to do that. They
Okay,
used to do that at the All-Star
okay.
game. It was actually like worth something. And you had dudes out there, you know, it would be like 2-0, 1-2-1. Like they were actually playing.
Yeah.
Like strategy was going in. They was only pitching one inning, half inning. Like they were actually doing it.
That would be a nice little switch up for sure. That's a good technology.
But the players bar the
they done made
CBAs.
too much money, bro.
Yeah,
They done made
CBAs
too
will
much
never go for
money.
that.
Like,
But I can see with football. Football, you play full speed.
yeah.
Football, you get
hurt.
It's cooked.
yeah, football's
There's no reason for these niggas getting paid $200 million a year, or not $200 million a year, but
in a contract to be going
Yeah.
out there and butt heads, you know. Sean Taylor went out there and depleted the punter.
The punter.
You know? We don't need that. You
Yeah.
know? And I just feel like Adam Silver's favorite excuse to make some shit better is throwing the tournament.
yeah.
He's the tournament guy. Playoffs aren't good enough. The last season,
NBA Cup.
playing.
Yeah.
They're playing. Regular season games don't matter. They don't want to play. Christmas, playing. I mean, not mid-season tournament.
Yeah.
Now they're
NBA
talking-
Cup, that's what it
NBA
is.
Cup. Now they're talking about doing a tournament for the end of the season for the teams that's tanking for the number 1 pick.
That would be interesting.
But how do you as a grown man? I gotta pay for the dude coming to take my job. I gotta hoop so they can draft the dude to come take my job.
Yeah, crazy. What do you? I mean, I see somebody him trying like thinking about taking away the NBA draft. Like, bro, tanking is gonna happen. I feel like we talked about like tanking is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to get egregious, of course. Like, but it's bad the NBA this year. The Washington Wizards have Trey Young and Anthony Davis, and neither one of them want to see the court for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
That would be a good 1-2 punch as well. I mean, I
want
wouldn't.
to win. But the worst place you can be in sports is mediocrity. To be in football, to be 10-7, to be 8-9, to be in basketball to be 30-50, 30-52. You okay, I guess, but you're not good enough to get AJ DeBansa. You're not good enough to get the Boozer boy. You're not good enough to get the top picks. So you get somebody middle road, and you're still middle road next year.
Yeah,
Steelers ain't drafting the quarterback.
yeah, man.
That's just what happens. So I'm not for tanking, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like if I was a position, if I was a GM, and my options were to right now fight for a 10 spot to play in the plan, or lose our rest of the games and get a better draft pick, I think I would take the draft pick.
Hang it up, try again next year.
But you got to hit on those draft picks,
Right. You have to hit.
100%. A lot of teams be ass and don't be making no good picks.
The Browns.
You know who does make
Somehow
good
they
picks?
fucking up every
The Bulls
year.
ain't been relevant since Derrick Rose left. And Jimmy Butler's gone.
And that one just kind of fell in their lap. Number 1 overall pick.
Right.
He's
It's
from
in
Chicago.
Yeah.
Do you think he should have his jersey retired?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because of the play or because of him being impact? Okay, fair. I struggle with that. I like D Rose. I think he's NBA MVP. Like the accolades were there, but it just like the jersey retirement was. I scratched my head for a little bit, like 2 seconds. I was like, But then I was like, okay,
It's just
from the
early.
city. It was early.
Mm-hmm.
He did take him far. Didn't get to the chip. Granted, he had somebody in 23 and 6 that you had to go through, get it. It was just, to me, it was like, man, like that's up there with Mike and Scotty. But I get it for the city. Like, I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. I'm not a Derrick Rose hater. I just thought it took me a minute to kind of get on board with it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like it's a lot of nostalgia. It's a lot of like, I remember him dunking Goran Dragic. I remember him going through the lane, and like just watching him play was a show. Like you wanted to watch Derrick Rose play. If you go and like really look at his numbers, not crazy, But he had a great team. It was all team. He took that team to the, and did a lot with them. Won MVP, the youngest MVP of all time, So I'm not mad at it, but it's just he's one of those what ifs, one of the biggest what ifs. If he was just, it wasn't just like one ACL. It was like the ACL. Then he came back and tore another one.
Yeah, I told you.
Then he came back, he got hurt again. It was just like something after something. Then he went to the Timberwolves to drop that 50 ball. It's crazy.
I think the retirement was in vogue, I guess. Maybe not in vogue is the right way to say it, but I thought it was a good retirement because he is the bridge between the glory days, their only glory days, because they wasn't shit before Mike, and they wasn't shit after Mike, and they ain't been shit since D Rose. Yeah. So that's really all they have. They don't have it. They're not the Lakers, They don't have James Worthy. They don't have Jerry West, Shaq, Kobe. They got 3 names. I guess 4.
I guess.
If you put Dennis Rodman.
Well, you would know Artis Gilmore. But that's not household.
Artis Gilmore, you gotta be
you gotta be a sicko.
you gotta have followed basketball for a little bit or played some video games in your life. But Artis Gilmore, like he's retired, but he's not as good a player as Derrick Rose, So they just don't have a very rich history. Their only history is maybe the most prolific history of that 6-year span, or that however long Mike was there. But they don't got shit else other than him.
Yeah. Speaking of retirement, the point guard has finally retired. Look up the jersey. Chris Paul has officially retired from basketball. It didn't end the way he thought. He wanted the farewell tour with the Clippers, and he got released. Dude. And he was traded and then waived again. Like very, very disrespectful. If you ask me, I don't feel like Chris Paul. No matter what he did, I don't feel like he deserved that. He should have been able to play out his last year, But
he should have went back to OKC.
And all be all, Chris Paul has had a great career. Like, what is some of like, I guess, moments of Chris Paul or like games or things that you like about Chris Paul before I ask another question?
The game that comes to mind the most for Chris Paul is one of the best games, but people will remember it for it just being tragic. But it was the Game 5 against Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
They went up 3-2, and he ended up getting hurt. He tore his hammy at the end. But that was one of the best games I ever seen him play. Like, for all, James Harden was playing well too, but it was the Chris Paul show. And if another what if, and that's injuries suck in sports. That's the one thing. If you can wave a magic wand and just change one thing, it would be that. But Chris Paul is a very good player, and I believe if not for injuries, he would have won at least one time. He had a very good chance in with the Suns, but he just ran out of gas, got hurt ultimately in that finals too. And that'll be what more, and that's sad, but that'll be more what he's remembered for, getting hurt when it mattered the most.
Facts. Chris Paul was at one time my favorite player. Him and Dwayne Wade. When Chris Paul was in Charlotte, and when he came to OKC, I went to OKC. When it was the OKC Hornets.
Hornets. Yeah.
OKC Hornets. This is when they had the Hurricane Katrina, and they had to move the team to play. So they went to Oklahoma City. That was my first time going to an NBA game. And Chris Paul was, that's when he was dunking, throwing hoops to Tyson Chandler and giving it to David West at the 4. Like, they had Peja Stojakovic.
Mo Peterson.
Yep. So that was when he was on the cover of 2K8. Like, Chris Paul had the top code. Yeah, for sure. 1 or 2. He was the best point guard in the league for a long time. So I will give my just due to Chris Paul. Like, he didn't get it done, but he had a great career. He put an imprint on basketball. If you think all around point guards, from scoring, he had during his time in the NBA, he was a scorer, assists, steals. So shout out CP3, man. I wish you could have went out a little bit smoother, but people will still remember your legacy. Mm-hmm. I remember when nigga had CP3 Team J's on. By the way,
CP3 was cold. Chris Paul definitely cold.
No, that's where I'm at. And I remember when they came to Wichita, because it would be that time when they played the exhibitions and the
White House,
the Hornets rather. Yeah, they came up here and played. So I still have an OKC Hornets shirt. It's a Reebok NBA shirt. It's a classic. When I wear it, people be like, oh. I'd be like, if you know, you know.
Yeah. So
that was one that was definitely one of mine. And that again, I'm a Thunder fan. I think it's just because of proximity, but through and through, like. So that laid the bed for Oklahoma City to even have a team. So that to me was always fine. And then he kind of comes back the COVID year, goes to Game 7. Like they had it. If not for him, OKC doesn't go on that run in 20. I don't think Shea turns into the player he is in Oklahoma City without Chris Paul being there. So it's one of them things that definitely I would have been cool if he if there was cap room, but I don't think he would want to be like, let me jump on this team to ride the bench to a title or to a deep playoff run. I think he wanted to actually go somewhere and contribute, so it didn't fit with Oklahoma City. Yeah. But no, he's definitely one that, again, if you look at it, what he's done for basketball in OKC, you kind of have to, it was big because, again, you had to have a use case to show that NBA could succeed in that.
Yeah, it's true.
And to get to come back,
you make a good point. I never thought about that. He did kind of.
Oh yeah, that team was fun to watch.
Yeah, he put OKC on the map to show them that they could host a real team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially when they don't have any other sport. They don't have
They don't have shit.
Right.
Besides the football.
Nope. Then that's And now you look at KC. Like, could that have been? It's so interesting to look at. Could that have been different had they relocated to Kansas City, who also had a sizable arena that they could go and play, and people in Kansas City swear they want an NBA team, but Oklahoma City, to me, it makes the most sense, again, if you compare the two, because they have gambling in Oklahoma. If you know, you know. Like,
sure.
It just makes more sense. Yeah, Chesapeake, that's what
it was.
Now it's Paycom. Oklahoma makes sense, and again, it's the talk of the town. You're not fighting with, like, okay, a Christmas Day game, I got the Chiefs and the Raiders, and then I got the Thunder and the Lakers. Yeah. Who's going to what? It just wouldn't work. So it's interesting to see how those moves made in the midst of that tragedy propelled that small town market to what is now an defending NBA champion. Could do back to back if everybody stays healthy and they do it right. So, and all that's because Chris Paul.
That is definitely, I didn't think about it that way, but shout out Chris Paul. But this is also a testament to like, do not overstay your welcome.
Yeah, they're always the last one to know.
Yeah.
The player is always the last one to know, and that be a part of the problem.
In any situation, do not overstay your welcome.
Mm-hmm.
If you are, I feel like me personally, hey man, I want to leave while not I'm at my apex, but once I feel like there's a dip in my performance, it's probably a good time to get on out of here.
Yeah,
Like don't, especially like in situations where you have the power to make your own decision off of it, right? Man, don't overstay your welcome, because then, like Darvin said, you thinking you CP3, and you just player number 12 on the bench.
yeah.
And you trying to hold people accountable like you once was, and they just want you, hey man, just go ahead and sit down. Sit down somewhere. You're not contributing as much as you're not paying bills around this motherfucker. You ain't washing dishes. You ain't cutting the grass. Nigga, go sit down. You trying to tell me what to bring home from the grocery store? Nigga, you ain't wash the dish, ain't cook the dish.
Ain't paying for the fucking
They ain't
groceries.
paying for nothing. Nigga been laid off for 3 months. And you trying, nigga, sit down. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and wait your turn. You know, overstay your welcome. Don't overstay your welcome. Always find somewhere where you can add some type of value to a situation.
Yeah.
Make some little value. Like some people be like the personality hires at work. Like they don't get shit done, but they come in and make everybody happy, make everybody laugh.
Locker room guy.
You're right. There's some value.
It's me. Straight vibes, sir.
So add some value. Don't leave before. Don't overstay your welcome. Where would y'all put? That's just curious over. Westbrook or Chris Paul? Starting young.
Rethel Westbrook.
I only say Chris Paul because Russ Westbrook was an asshole to me once. But
That nigga's never been ass.
no,
Asshole
asshole to me. Like when I was in OKC, I was like, Russ, what's up?
He was.
Yes, he big leagued me. I was like, Russ, you not my favorite
James
player.
Harden. Yeah.
Nah, so yeah, I don't know. It's whatever.
Damn, Russ. I hate that happened to you. I hate that happened to you.
But he swear he couldn't hear me. I was like, dog, right.
Motherfucker.
But then at the same time, KD was like, came over to the picture and I was like, all right.
In my situation, there was some other niggas. Gordon Hayward came over. Yeah. What up?
Did you see the KD files?
Hey, I didn't say he was perfect.
I didn't see him. No.
Oh, his
burner.
his brother got leaked again.
Oh yeah. I seen him talking shit about his teammate.
Yeah.
Called him the R word. He called him the hard R.
The hard R.
The R word.
Oh,
Developmentally challenged. I think we can say.
I was like, yo, he hard R. Yo, chill, KD. Yeah, he said the nigga couldn't make a 3.
All right, the letter 3. Anyways, okay, Chris Paul or Steve Nash?
Steven. Easy.
Oh
You said 2
man, I think I'm gonna say Steve Nash, but CP3 is better defensively.
Okay, Steph, Chris Paul.
Oh, Steph,
Jason Kidd, Chris Paul.
J Kid.
Yeah, kid.
This list is getting long.
There's not too many left.
Give me Chris Paul over John Stockton. What do y'all take?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Chris Paul over John Stockton too.
Depends on the era of basketball I need played.
Matt, okay, we're taking Magic.
I need the nigga to hit a 3 in the game.
We're taking Magic over Chris Paul. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not close.
Okay.
that's the last
Isaiah
name.
Thomas.
Damn, Isaiah Thomas, but he's more like a 2.
I'm taking Isaiah Thomas.
I'm taking Isaiah Thomas too for sure.
Thomas.
That's the last.
That's
name.
the last one.
That's the last.
Are you
name.
sure?
I'm
Muggsy
sure.
Bogues.
Okay.
Earl Boykin.
Kyrie?
Come on now. That's it. We're cutting.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we don't know. No, wait. Braxton, I think you.
You say Kyrie? I like Kyrie's
Starting
game more, but
guard
I'm not. I
out of
can't
Duke
sit there and
University.
say he's better than CP3.
Kyrie, when I watched what Kyrie did against the Warriors, we give LeBron all the credit in the world for that Finals MVP, but he does not do that without Kyrie Irving.
Agree, but he was second fiddle.
Okay, the big O, Oscar Robertson.
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Shout out to the big O.
She said, fuck no, shout out to the big O. You can't say
Shout out Gyro, but nah.
fuck that nigga though. Yeah, Chris. Okay, I would say I would stop the list after Chris Paul. So what? That's top 8, 9. He's top 10.
He's top 10 point
Top 10
guard,
point
and there's a lot of niggas that have played point guard in the NBA.
Shout out to Chris Paul, man. What a journey, man. What a journey. Wiz Khalifa and 2 Chainz coming to Wichita in April.
420 weekend.
Yeah, 420 weekend, man.
I'm not gonna be there.
I'm gonna try to make it.
Oh, 420 weekend.
It's 418, I think. 419, maybe.
What's the homie told me the venue's outdoors.
Wave.
Smart.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's about to be for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely about to be a lot of reefer in there.
I would go see 2 Chainz though. He has a couple albums that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, 2 Chainz, yeah, for sure. 2 Chainz.
Dress hang on designer,
If he do
everything.
anything from True Religion, I'm in there. When I woke up this morning, all I could think about was you.
I might reconsider because that does sound like a great time.
Kid Frankie, they got cushion oranges from Wiz Khalifa. He got some bangers.
If you
Cabin Fever.
black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Did the black and yellow.
When I see you again, or
Walker.
You're the I feel like the resident J. Cole fan here. What do you think about the album? The Fall Off.
I've given it one spin. And I was in a car with the homie T. Shout out T. I need to go back and give it another go. I don't think that this is it. If this is it, I'm a little disappointed. I do have to go back and give it another try. I'm not gonna base everything off of one.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a sturdy limb because anybody that I've heard say it, they all said the same shit. I need to listen to it again. Cause I said that everybody that I've heard say, so man, maybe you need to go back and do it again.
I'm not opposed. Trust me. There's a couple that what was Johnson Every Vacation Shot? Yeah. There was a couple in there. There was a couple tracks. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Shot.
And that's Malibu's Most Wanted. Malibu
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you need to do it again, man. Maybe that should not be the last one. Maybe he was just baiting.
Because it's not the best. It's definitely not the best. And we've waited 5-6 years for this, and if this
He said he worked on it for a decade.
I think you aged wine like 100 years. Maybe you needed another 90.
This is what happens when you write your own obituary, fellas. Don't write, people don't write your own obituary. Let somebody else write it for you. You keep rapping until you can't rap no more.
Nah, that's real.
Stop trying to write your own obituary.
And that's a good one too, cause like, bro, don't tell people. Like we talked about this on 2K. When you tell people it's your last game, they bring out the heavy hitters for you to go home and make sure you sleep real good. So you go out, come out, and you tell somebody, okay, this is my last. I am done after this. This is my last project, my last movie. I am retired and I am calling it quits after this. The expectations go above and beyond. Right? Like if even like Kobe had his farewell tour, he dropped 60 at his last game. Left a statement.
He shot 100 shots, but he did drop 60.
Right. But
R.I.P. That's my guy.
R.I.P. Kobe, man. But like, don't write your own obituary, like, man. Just go out on top. If you're gonna leave, this is your last album, man. Like, just don't drop no. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I get the transparency. Like, I'm not dropping no more. But if you do, I'm not doing this again, and I'm done. And you drop something, make sure that your last is your best. Or am I wrong for saying that?
I think you should do that with anything. You know, that's the idea. Now, is it easy to do? Because a lot of people say when a rapper's first work is their best work. And a lot of times that's because they just rapping from a place where it's more relatable to the more common man. A lot of times, you know, you get money and stuff, it changes your perspective, things like that. So you never get back to the same feeling or the glory that you get for the first one. And first impressions mean a lot. So he kind of been around, seen a lot. And that's kind of what he's, you know, it feels like when he's rapping. But I kind of don't want to hear that shit. I kind of want to hear like how you was feeling like when you was broke and hungry and shit. It just makes you more relatable.
I had the same like the comment I said was, and it's a different you rap different when you're trying to make rent versus when you sell out arenas. And I miss J. Cole trying to sell CDs out the trunk.
But yeah, it's different. Like, you know, even with like Conor McGregor, like he went and got that boxing bread. He got paid, you know, however many millions of dollars. It's hard to go out there and want to go get kicked in the face again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you done made this money. It's hard to find that same hunger again. What you about to say?
Man, I don't know. Probably around something to say. That was a good saying. I wasn't about to say. Oh, I was gonna say I'm still a fan of J. Cole.
Oh, of course.
I'm a fan of J. Cole.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't be wrong. There's some shit on there.
Yeah.
Man. There's some shit on there.
I'm still a big fan of J. Cole. I think he's a great rapper. I just think his subject matter is just, you know, not what I want to hear.
Right. It's okay. Man, there was some technical difficulties, man. We're gonna be transparent on the Workshop Podcast, man. We just started, but this is a time of section where it's time to get something off your chest. We're gonna run it back. Again. Don't be counting favors for me. If you my homie, you somebody I'm talking to, you family, anybody, man, a coworker, hell. Don't be counting favors. Like, if I opened up the building for you and, you know, stocked everything, and that's what you were supposed to do because you was out sick, like, and you did that for me a couple of times too, don't be like the next time coming to bring me lunch to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't be like trying to finagle your way into some good riches out of me. Like, just do it because that's what's on your heart and that's what you want to do. You went to church on Sunday. You like, man, this is really on my heart. I just want to come and go out my way and help somebody. Mm-hmm. That's what I want you to do something for me.
Church.
When it's really in your heart. Don't do it looking for things that's in return, right? Because I'm going to look at you like, damn, you ain't got to do nothing for me again.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do it. Goddamn. You ain't got to lift a finger for me again. Especially if you like literally keeping tabs. You sending me a paragraph long, like, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. Don't do shit else for me.
I'm cool.
It come with a tag. You come with a price tag.
Don't do shit else for me. And like, man, so you should look out for each other. You should just warn you, but like, if it ain't genuine, if you ain't moving in a genuine way, I'm cool. I'll figure it out. Darvin, you got something off your chest?
Yes. If you work in the drive-through at the McDonald's shift and it's 8:30 in the morning, you just got there.
You just getting off.
I'm recently getting off.
Yeah.
Don't give me no fucking attitude when I order a number 6. Put the fucking egg on my McGriddle. Put that fucking orange juice in the cup and fucking deliver it to me with a smile. If I'm going to a warehouse and you work in the fucking dock, sign the fucking paperwork and tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to pick up at. I don't need no fucking attitude because you mad that you got this shitty ass job. Maybe the job ain't even that shitty. Maybe it's just you. There's certain jobs you don't need to have a bad fucking attitude. If you a surgeon, if you a therapist, if you a fucking lawyer, don't come in here doom and gloom. I don't care if your wife just let you. I don't care that your kids is fucking up in school. I'm trying to get out of here.
Because that ain't got shit to do with
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Young Thug's lawyers had a bad day?
It's had a bad day. Some niggas cooked, bro.
That nigga said, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's funny as fuck.
Some jobs you can't have no bad fucking days. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine if Johnny Cochran said he wasn't feeling it today.
Exactly. OJ.
I got the best signal today, Pat.
Do the glove thing, I guess, but I'm not here.
If you work in the back some shit, you ducked off in some corner, you in a fucking cubicle all day, have the fucking attitude. Stare at the fucking screen, be mad. But if you at the receptionist desk, if you checking niggas in for something, if you in somebody's face, you gotta interact, man, put a fucking smile on your face. Or just, you know, if I greet you, say hello.
Right.
Say it back.
And you ain't gotta be fucking chipper.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be. You
ain't gotta, but at least smile, say hi, do your job. You know.
So don't have no fucking attitude when I pull up to your job.
Baby daddy, just take your taxes.
He claimed all the kids.
You claim the kids on the taxes. You know? I know you mad, but
Oh man.
you work in Walmart right now. I need you to tell me where the
syrup is.
Yeah, I need y'all to tell me where the shit is at. I don't come to this Walmart often. It's my first time
This
here.
is not my home field.
Right. I need to know where to get the tire pressure marker. Man. Just let me know, or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, where's your picture frames?
Yeah. Now I'm getting scolded.
I hate when people be on the phone like while I'm supposed to do. I remember I walked into Qdoba one time. Haven't been back since. And everybody was on their phone when I walked in, and I'm like,
It just stayed on it.
just stay up like y'all
That's crazy.
closed. And I was like, oh, nah, like no, if y'all closed, I'm gonna go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
They got the bell on the door. You just
Yeah, you can't sneak into a Chipotle. If you can, more power to you. But yeah, that one, I just don't do the bad customer service. Because again, you chose this.
Right.
There's some choice that you made, whether it could have been a mistake, but you have to have this job to provide for you or somebody who is counting on you.
100%.
I didn't have anything to do with that. If anything, and I'm not difficult. My orders are easy. Yeah, I'm going to ask for ketchup and cheese only on my cheeseburger. That's fine. I don't want no pickles, no onions, no mustard, none of that. None of
Like
it.
less work. That's less work.
That's less work. Yeah, you don't have to put it on it.
Yeah.
And then even if you do mess up, because Golden Chick the other day when I went, look, I had the little tender deal. I got home, no mashed potatoes. That's an issue.
Oh, you did tell him. You did come to the crib and
I
say
had
that.
to go spin the block real quick. I got in there and said, hey, man, I don't know if you guys are busy, man, but I just need to get my mashed potatoes in my box, And the dude was cool. He's like, man, I'm so sorry about that. Gave me put an extra roll in there. I said, you know what? He's all right with me.
Yeah.
But if I go somewhere and here, we go to Jimmy's sometimes after the workouts in the morning. We have tipped the waitress $20 because she just is nice and talks to us. And then one lady just get the regular 20% because she just do the bare. She just don't smile. She just be like,
Yeah.
what you want? And I'm like, man, but the lady who's nice to us,
I just want to smile with my pancakes, I just want to smile. with my
Just be nice. Don't make me feel like I'm inconveniencing you.
Right, because I'm about to pay. It's about to spend my. I don't work 40 hours last week. I don't work 40 hours this week. I'm coming in to get some food. It may not even gotta be food. Darvin coming in to do his job to get paid. We coming in to do some type of transaction to get some shit done.
Mm-hmm.
And you just making it more difficult. Which all you gotta do is, we not saying be happy go lucky, but just be human.
Yeah, just match the energy. I'm typically a good customer. I'm typically a good person to interact with, especially if it's gonna be real quick.
Right.
When shit get to linger, and that's when it get a little weird. But I come in, I say, what's going on? This is what's going on, and I don't need the fucking attitude.
Right. Braxton, you got something to get off your chest?
I actually do. Fellas, it's me again. This one's for you. I know last time, we talked about crashing out, and I hope some of you took that to heart and you haven't crashed lately. If you have, it's okay. You start over. Tomorrow's a new day. I also want to talk to the fellas about dirty macking. Fellas, if you are dirty macking another individual, let alone somebody you know or did know, because I get people grow apart. But if you are dirty macking me, and I find, not even me, this has not happened to me. I've just seen examples.
That's happened to me.
I've seen examples. It's probably happened to me. I just don't know about it. I've seen examples where
Maybe somebody that should know about.
fellas, we are going as far enough to use other fellas as examples as to who you didn't want them to end up with. And it's like, that's embarrassing. It's like that's telling me you don't have enough good things to say about yourself. You will resort to saying something bad about somebody else. And if that's how you want to live your life, that's cool, but just leave me out of it. I promise. I don't want any smoke,
Right.
I have asthma anyway, so I can't breathe in smoke, so keep it to yourself. And you just got to stop doing that, because there's so many people on this earth, bro. Get out. Go somewhere else. Like,
And the thing is, like, if it's really, if you going behind somebody that you already knew them been with, woo, and you know that already, and you going into it, you already accepted that fate.
oh, yeah.
Why the fuck are you bringing them up in this situation?
Yeah.
Some of you, I mean, I don't know, bro.
Sometimes you just gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
And they can't.
They
don't want
to. It's hard.
So look at y'all. Just pull out your accolades, man. You ain't got no swag. You ain't got no, you know what they call aura. You ain't got no trophies in your closet. Like you ain't got nothing you could hang your loins on. You know, shit. She with you for a reason. Y'all linked up for a reason. You in her face, in her messages for a reason. You obviously have a quality that she's entertaining for a second, even though you may be a lame ass nigga. She don't know that yet. But she gonna know after this. Yeah. For sure. And like, man, like the way that shit be happening and people be so thrown off when like women are involved be a little, and Braxton talked about it before, and not knowing both sides of the story is a lot of the part too. It's like you've only heard the source from one person.
Yeah.
You don't know what had happened on the other end because people lie. You know, they say this, you know, her side, his side, and there's the truth somewhere in the middle, right? You don't know the gray area. So if it's anything, especially, I feel like me personally, that involved like, I'm not throwing nobody under the bus when I'm talking to somebody else. I am strong enough in myself, and I look at myself every day to know who I am, to know I don't have to downgrade somebody else to upgrade myself. And you shouldn't either, man. You should just always upgrade yourself, look in the mirror and be like, hey, I'll listen to the Workshop podcast. These guys give me a lot of game, and I'm going to use it in my day-to-day life. You know?
That is so common, though, like pushing someone down so you know, crab in a barrel mentality. But that never works. No one has ever found any success from doing that. Like, I wonder if anybody's ever like, oh, I was able to lure her away from this other individual so I could get her.
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
These
think
hoes
so.
are dumb.
But then,
I'm sorry. Fuck.
yeah,
maybe you're right. Maybe he is a piece of shit.
Maybe he is a piece of shit. Man, you think so?
Yeah, they definitely would believe that.
Yeah, but
Because they're like, I mean, oh yeah, I did see these type of tendencies in him. That you're right. He didn't do that. He didn't open the door for me. He didn't say hi when he walked into my mom's house.
And what would you say, like, oh, this guy's talking trash about somebody behind their back? Like, what is he doing when I'm not there?
Right.
That's what would trigger in my mind.
What would he say about you when you're not here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's why I feel like it wouldn't be successful. It might only be like a 15% success rate, but niggas do it. I mean,
it must work if you do it right. You know.
No, some niggas do it just to hate on you. It ain't even about them getting it. It's about them preventing someone else from
getting it. They might not have
it.
won, but they okay with throwing it.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm done.
They don't need to win. They just need for you not to win.
They got their win was you not winning.
You not winning, exactly.
Stay away from those people that don't want you to win so bad that they would sabotage their own win.
And that's why if I was somebody, like if it was a young lady and she was trying to put smut on another lady, or like I was in a relationship, or not in a relationship. I slept with a girl that was in a relationship and got in a relationship with her.
Yeah, right.
I could never trust it.
Right.
You know, it's the same kind of thing. Some shit when you hear it just come off as scandalous. Right. It just come off as like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
So if you would do it to this random, then you would do it to me, or not a random, somebody that you do know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like some people, like one time somebody was like, bro, even like people have like the. You know, people will come to vent to you. Like, people will come and be like, oh, you know, whoop-de-whoop. Oh, they did this, and this. They weirdo. Like, you know, they doing... But you don't never take the opportunity to be like, yeah, that nigga's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
you never was like, hey...
Yeah.
That you will never take it out of your character to be like, okay, it's my time. The guy gave me the opportunity to go in and make a statement about this person that is negative.
So let me ask y'all this real quick, just specifically off that situation. Somebody comes up to you, they say whoop to whoop is saying this, that, and the third. Let's say it's somebody that you do know, and let's say the relationship with that person is just mild.
Right.
You fuck with them, but y'all don't kick it all the time.
Right.
Is it fucked up if you don't say like, hey dog, like I know this person. Like, don't say that shit to me. It's fucked up, right?
Yeah. Especially if you throwing dirt. Like, you've been around, like, in situations you've been around, like, most of the time, women or like even dudes like, are you friends with? He a cheater. He do. I'm like, chill on the homie. You know what I'm saying?
And I've been in that
Yeah.
situation 2-3 times, and I know some other homies that have been in that situation. How they handle it, they'll just let them talk. They'll let them run their mouth, and then they'll be like and act like play it cool. I can never do that. I'm like, I'll let you say everything you're gonna say, so I can get the information to bring back to the homie.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I'm gonna be like I actually know this person. Like that's actually my man's.
Right.
So so that you should know that this nigga's gonna hear this. So it don't blindside you.
But the only thing is, it's different if it's like homie. You know, it's like we're all homies, and you tell us about a situation. About
Another homie. Yeah, that's completely different.
Right.
We're all friends here.
Right.
Yeah, and this nigga's gonna tell you this at some point in time anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it's like you don't know me, you meet me like, oh, do you know? Do you know Darvin? Mm-hmm. He did. I'm like, well, no, that's not like. Before I always be like, chill on the homie.
Yeah,
you
gonna tell them to stop. Yeah, I want to hear the fuck they gonna say so I can get the information.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, chill on the homie because, man, what people. Just because, like, I know you done did some dirt to some people too. You done did something wrong to somebody. Like,
you the villain in somebody's story.
Right. And if you're
100%.
If you're not a villain in somebody's story, you weak. How you always the victim? You stand up. Yeah, stand up. How you always the victim? Fight back. You just be the victim so much.
You gotta
Put him up. Put him up.
You
You
make a
been in
good
3
point.
arguments with a group of homies. Nigga the victim of every single one.
Somebody done or something. Yeah.
Somebody done something to him.
Hey, I don't want to be around them.
I'm cool.
Can't do it.
I'm cool. Yeah, man. If you just got enough nerve to like, because honestly, you church going people. If you first, like, bro, it's always, you never throw rocks at a glass house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look in the mirror and fix your problems first.
That's the toughest thing to do, though.
Exactly.
No, yeah, because that
It's way easier to
requires.
take every other option.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But to see what I say they do, that's how you know all this social media shit is facade, bro.
Oh, it's fake. It's the highlight reel. You get to show what I want to show.
All right. That's me. So at the end of the day, man, stop dirty macking.
Please.
Speak on what you can do and how you can provide to the situation at hand, man. Don't be counting favors, and put a smile on your face at work. Those are 3 tools that you can go throughout the week, throughout the rest of the year that will probably guide you to some great things, man.
And with the dirty mac, I want to make this known that this doesn't have to only be personally, fellas, with the women's.
Right.
Professionally too. I work in a business where word of mouth is crazy, and it is a lot of he said, she said, and the he said, she said always comes back. Yeah. And then we got to be like, bro, why was you said? Man, my fault. I didn't mean it. Yeah, but you said it. The damage is done. Yeah. Right. So yeah, it's definitely one of those.
No, for sure. Especially like or you be like, oh, you bought or you went through them to get your grass cut or whatever. Oh, this was shitty ass review. Like, they did this, that. Didn't trim my edges right.
Just tell them I don't want you to cut my grass anymore.
Right. And it's like, shit, is you dirty? Are you telling the truth though? Are you giving an honest review or is this out of spite?
But no one asked you the truth. You just told it.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right. Exactly.
That's called dry snitching.
I do have a 1A, and then we can get up out of here.
Yeah. Get it off, man.
A lot of y'all is coaching, but y'all not coaching. Y'all just coaching to say you a coach. And some of y'all is coaching because you want access to their mamas. And like that.
And just like that, we out.
Never too.
Oh.
That second